What's up YouTube, this is NJHTH. I'm bringing you a video exclusive on the new Crysis 2 leak. I happen to have a copy of it, and I'm going to go over some files with you guys on what exactly is inside the actual leak. This is going to be a two-part video. On the second part I'm going to go more over in-game, but the first part I'm just going to go over what's actually in the files and the folders, as well as some image stills that I'll play at the end of the clip, so you guys can see what it looks like in game. The game does look very, very nice. It's not even in its final, well, it is in its final stages, but there's still some polishing that needs to get done. Okay, enough speaking. Let's get to the folder itself. Okay, it's called Crysis 2. Open this up, and right off the bat, it has a bunch of logs and batch files, README files. It has a 32-bit and a 64-bit. It's recommended that they play in the 32-bit even though you have a 64-bit. It's still very buggy, the game itself. I play it in 32-bit even though my processor is 64-bit. Okay, so we have the game itself right here. Notice how it does that? I think that's pretty cool. I've never seen an icon that does that when you move it. It has a dedicated to server, Crytek editor, which is insane. This was obviously leaked by a person that worked at Crytek. I mean, that right there is badass. Okay, now it has some test results. That's empty. I'm thinking more like benchmarking. I looked at benchmark earlier, and it just had a couple batches. I don't know how to run it. You might as well just wait for the final release to do all that. And now since we're here on the search bar, I did notice that this game for the computer is a port right now, just because when I typed this in I was wondering if it was ported or not. As you can see, there's a bunch of PS3 game starters. It shows you how you guys can start it if you have a PS3 or 360. Now I don't know how you would, but I would imagine it's possible. I mean, right here in the zip folder it shows you start games and whatnot, the commands for it. I'm not a computer, what's the correct term for it? I'm not an engineer for video gaming, so I wouldn't know how to do this. Okay, and also when I click Xbox, there's an Xbox 360, Xbox connectivity. There's a README folder. It shows you how to port from 360 and whatnot. I just want to say that the game is not going to be like a port. They did confirm, EA, that there's going to be a lot of different changes for the computer. It's going to be having things that the regular consoles can't have, like such as DirectX 11 and whatnot. Now the actual editor right here is the folder. It has all the stuff that's in it, the plugins, icons. I mean, it's insane. It's like having the whole video game plus all the tools that made the video game. Just about all of it. That's pretty much what I'm going to go over now. It has the editor, engine, it has all the files for the engine, the log backups. Now, I was looking at this one earlier because this one's not mine. Whoever was using this before me had a Intel Core i7. I don't know if that was the person that leaked the file or whoever I downloaded it from information. Okay, because mine's down here. It's a 965 processor. I guess I don't know, it records a log if something's not working right, so this way the developers can go back and see what was missing or what they needed to work on. Okay, so with all this being said, my final thoughts on it would be like not to download this because one, it's not fair for Crytek or EA, and two, it spoils the whole game for people that wanted to, or people that have been waiting for a while. I downloaded it because I want to see what it was like. Um, I'm actually going to delete it. I'm just going to play it a couple times, but check it out. But it's pretty pointless in having because one, it's buggy as hell. Two, you can't even run Crossfire, and three, it crashes so many times. In all the cutscene videos, it lags so bad. You'll be like watching one part of the scene, and then 5 minutes later you'll be finishing the second part of the what I was saying. And also the items in the game itself, it tells you what the item name is. I don't know, it's just, I'll go over more with you guys in the video, the second video that's coming up. So this will be the end of me talking. The next clips are just going to be image stills. Keep in mind that this is all in DirectX 9, which looks freaking amazing. I can only imagine what it looks like for the consoles, but for the PlayStation 3 and the 360, they're pretty much going to look the same. But for the PC owners, it's going to be a lot better. We can only wait till March now. And one more thing, I don't work for EA or Crytek. I just am a fan of Crysis, and I just want to see what the huff and puff was about. You know, I'll just wait it out until March to actually buy the game, because this leak is not really worth playing the whole game. It's buggy as hell. Alright, take care guys, peace out.
Something tells me I can trust in you. There's no pretense in the things you do. So much water under this bridge, and I'm standing here at the water's edge. Looking into your eyes, I'm crossing the river to get to you. I'm crossing the river, crossing the river. You have the longing of a broken heart. Shine your light in a room that was frozen dark. Looking into your eyes, yeah, yeah. Looking into your eyes, I'm crossing the river to get to you. I'm crossing the river, and this time I'll make it through. With your faith and your arms open,